Welcome back, cryptid researchers. My name is Hudson Gray. Today, we're diving into the deep, the dark, and the unexplained. In the waters of North America, legends of mysterious creatures have persisted for centuries. Some say these monsters are relics from a prehistoric age. Others believe they're the stuff of legend. But what if they're real? Grab your diving gear and your curiosity because today we're investigating three infamous water cryptids: Cadborosaurus, Ogopogo, and Manipogo. Prepare to be unsettled. 1. Cadborosaurus, the sea serpent of the Pacific Northwest. We begin with Cadborosaurus, also known as Caddy, a creature whose very name invokes the vast cold waters of the Pacific Northwest. With reported sightings dating back hundreds of years, Caddy is often described as a serpentine figure with a horse-like head, undulating through the waters of the coast. But what really sets Caddy apart from other sea monsters? Let's dive in. One of the most baffling cases occurred in 1937, when the carcass of an unidentified creature was discovered inside the belly of a whale. The creature had features resembling no known marine animal, sparking debate that continues today. What could be big enough or elusive enough to remain hidden in these waters? Some argue it's a species yet to be discovered. But what about the younger Caddy? In 1968, Captain William Hageland claimed to have captured a juvenile Cadborosaurus, a creature about 16 inches long with flippers and a distinct tail. While skeptics argued that it could have been a misidentified fish, the captain swore that it had the telltale features of the adult creature. Could Caddy be a surviving reptilian species, or is it something entirely unknown to science? The debate, just like the waters of Cadboro Bay, runs deep. 2. Ogopogo, Canada's legendary lake serpent. If Caddy rules the seas, then Ogopogo reigns supreme in the lakes. For centuries, the residents around Okanagan Lake have spoken of a monster beneath the water. With a name as playful as Ogopogo, it might seem harmless, but don't be fooled. Early indigenous stories warned of a creature known as Nha-a-itk, a dangerous water spirit demanding sacrifices. Could these tales be based on a real cryptid lurking beneath the surface? Modern descriptions of Ogopogo paint a picture of a long, snake-like beast, up to 50 feet in length, with undulating humps breaking the surface of the water. But what's truly fascinating is how consistent these sightings have been, dating as far back as the 1800s and continuing into today. Some witnesses even report seeing multiple creatures at once, suggesting a breeding population. Could Okanagan Lake be the hiding place of an entire family of lake monsters? In recent years, sonar technology has picked up some intriguing shapes deep beneath Okanagan Lake. While these don't confirm the existence of Ogopogo, they do add fuel to the theory that something very large and very real could be hiding down there. What do you think? Could Ogopogo be a leftover relic from prehistoric times, isolated by the natural formation of the lake? 3. Manipogo, the forgotten monster of Manitoba. Now, let's journey east to the quiet waters of Lake Manitoba. Manipogo doesn't receive the same media attention as Ogopogo, but its legend is just as compelling. First reported in the early 1900s, this lake monster is described as a long, dark-colored serpent, with several sightings clustering around the 1950s. But could there be more to this lake-dwelling creature than meets the eye? One of the most famous sightings occurred in 1957, when multiple people, including a Manitoba politician, claimed to see a creature over 12 feet long, making waves as it moved through the water. It left behind no tracks, no tangible evidence. But its legend has only grown over time. But here's where things get really interesting. Locals believe that Manipogo could be connected to Lake Winnipegosis via underground water channels. Could this be how the creature has evaded capture for so long? And could it mean there are more creatures like it in nearby lakes? Some theorists believe Manipogo could be a giant, unknown species of fish, perhaps an oversized eel or sturgeon. Others cling to the idea that it's a plesiosaur, much like Nessie or Ogopogo. What's certain is that this creature, though lesser known, continues to fascinate cryptid enthusiasts and lake dwellers alike. And you have to ask, what else could be hiding in those dark, cold waters? Whether it's the Pacific's mysterious Cadborosaurus, the lake-dwelling Ogopogo, or Manitoba's elusive Manipogo, these monsters remind us that the world's waters hold many secrets. Cryptid or not, the stories captivate us and keep us looking over the edge of the boat, wondering what lurks beneath. But who knows? Maybe one day we'll find out. Thank you for tuning in to today's Cryptid Deep Dive. My name is Hudson Gray. Cheers.